Hi, I really want to improve my English, but I feel stuck. There are so many apps, books, and methods. It's confusing. Where do I even start?
I understand. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. The most important first step is not a book or an app. It's setting a clear goal. Why do you want to learn English? Be specific.
Well, I want to watch movies without subtitles, and I want to talk to foreigners confidently. But that seems like a big dream.
Those are great long-term goals, but we need to break them down into small, easy steps. Think about what you can do this week. For example, a small goal could be, I will learn 10 new words about food, or I will watch one short video in English every day.
Only 10 words? That seems too small.
But that's the point. Small goals are achievable. They help you build a habit. Consistency is the secret. Learning for 15 minutes every day is much better than studying for 5 hours on one day and then stopping for a week.
Okay, that makes sense. So I should practice a little bit every day.
Exactly. The next step is to make it a part of your daily life. You don't need special time. For example, what do you do in the morning?
I make coffee and check my phone.
Perfect. While you make coffee, you can listen to a simple English song. Or you can change your phone's language to English for 10 minutes. Small changes like that are very effective.
Oh, I never thought of that. So I can learn without sitting at a desk with the book.
Yes, learning should be natural. The goal is to make English a normal part of your day, not a big, scary task. Another idea. Do you like movies?
Yes, I love watching movies.
Great. Next time, watch a movie you already know well, but put on English subtitles. You will see the words and hear them at the same time. It's a fun way to learn.
That's a wonderful idea. It sounds much more enjoyable than just memorizing grammar rules.
It is. Enjoyment is key. If you enjoy the process, you will continue. So, let's make a simple plan for you. What is one small thing you can do every day this week?
I will listen to one English song every morning, and I will try to learn 5 new words from the song.
That is a perfect start. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself. Small steps every day lead to big results over time.
Thank you. I feel more motivated now. I have a clear, small goal and a simple way to start.
You're welcome. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You've just taken your first step. So, how is your English practice going? Are you listening to songs?
Yes, I am. It's fun, but I have a big problem. I can't understand the words. They speak too fast.
That is very normal. Do not worry. Listening is a skill. You need to practice it slowly.
How can I practice slowly?
First, try listening to easier things. Don't start with fast songs. Try podcasts for English learners. They speak slowly and clearly.
Podcasts for learners? Where can I find them?
You can find them on YouTube or Spotify. Search for Easy English Podcast or English for Beginners. They're very helpful.
Okay, I will try that. What about speaking? I want to speak, but I am shy. I am afraid of mistakes.
This is also very common. The secret is to practice alone first.
Practice alone? How?
You can talk to yourself. Describe what you are doing. For example, say, I am making coffee. This coffee is hot. I am happy. It sounds silly, but it works.
Really? Just speak to no one?
Yes, it helps you think in English. Another good idea is to repeat after podcasts. Listen to one sentence, pause the audio, then try to say the sentence exactly like the speaker.
Oh, like shadowing. I heard about that.
Yes, shadowing. It is excellent for pronunciation. The goal is to feel comfortable making sounds in English. Accuracy comes later.
So the goal now is to practice without pressure.
Exactly. Focus on communication, not perfection. If people understand you, that is a success. Mistakes are not important right now.
That makes me feel better. My goal was to talk to foreigners, but I am not ready.
You will be ready soon. First, build your confidence alone. Then, you can try speaking with one person, maybe a friend who is also learning.
That is a good idea. I have a friend. We can practice together. We can make simple conversations.
Perfect. Start with very simple topics. Talk about the weather. Talk about your favorite food. Keep it short and simple.
Okay, my plan is listen to one easy podcast every day and practice speaking alone for 5 minutes.
That is an excellent plan. You are building strong habits. Remember, be patient. Your ears and your mouth need time to learn.
Thank you. I feel more confident about listening and speaking now. I have been listening and speaking a little. It's helping. But I have a new problem. I forget new words very quickly, and grammar is so confusing. When do I use or the? It's frustrating.
I understand. Vocabulary and grammar are big challenges, but we can make it simpler. First, let's talk about words. How are you trying to learn new words?
I write them in a notebook. I write the word and the translation. But when I try to use them, I can't remember.
That's the issue. Learning words alone is not effective. You need to learn words in their home.
In their home? What do you mean?
I mean, learn words inside a sentence. See how the word lives with other words. This is called learning in context. For example, don't just learn the word book, learn a whole phrase. I am reading an interesting book.
Oh, so I remember the situation, not just the single word.
Exactly. Your brain remembers stories better than lists. When you hear a new word in a podcast or see it in a movie, write down the whole sentence. This way, you learn the grammar and the word together.
That is a much better method. What about grammar rules? They are so many.
You don't need to learn all the rules at once. Focus on the most useful grammar. For example, learn how to talk about the present. I work. She works. Learn how to talk about the past. I worked yesterday. And the future. I will work tomorrow.
So I should learn the patterns for past, present, and future first?
Yes, these are the pillars. Master these first. Practice them every day. Use them when you talk to yourself. For example, yesterday I watched a movie. Today I am learning English. Tomorrow I will meet my friend.
That seems manageable. But what about exceptions and complicated rules?
Ignore them for now. Seriously, your goal is communication. If you say, I go to park without the, people will still understand you. Perfection is the enemy of progress. First, focus on being understood.
That's a relief. I always worry about making grammar mistakes.
Everyone does. But think of grammar as a tool to help you express your ideas, not a set of rules to punish you. Learn it slowly, through practice, not just memorization.
So my new plan is learn words in full sentences and practice simple past, present, and future tenses when I speak.
Perfect plan. You are building a strong foundation. First meaning, then accuracy. Keep going.
Thank you. This advice is very practical. I feel less stressed about grammar now. I feel more confident with my basic sentences now, but it still feels like I'm just practicing alone. It's not real communication. How do I start using English in the real world?
That's a great point. Moving from practice to real interaction is a big step. The key is to find safe, low-pressure environments first. You don't need to travel to another country.
What kind of safe environments? Talking to strangers is scary.
I agree, so let's not start with strangers. Do you have a friend who is also learning English?
Yes, I have one friend. We sometimes talk about learning.
Perfect. Make a plan with that friend. Agree to meet for 30 minutes once a week. During that time, you can only speak English. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. The goal is to try.
That's a good idea. We can help each other. What if we don't know a word?
That's a real situation. You can try to describe the word. Use simple language. For example, if you forget the word library, you can say the place with many books you can borrow. This is a very important skill.
Oh, I see. So even when I don't know a word, I can still communicate.
Exactly. That's real language use. Another idea is to use language exchange apps. You can find a partner who wants to learn your language. You talk in English for half the time and your language for the other half. Everyone is there to learn, so it's usually very friendly.
Hello! We're excited to show you our native speech capabilities, where you can direct a voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more. Edit these placeholders to get started.
That sounds less scary than talking to a random foreigner on the street. Are there other ways?
Yes! Think about writing. You can start a simple journal in English. Just write 3 sentences about your day. Today, the weather was sunny. I went to the market. I cooked dinner. It's a private way to practice.
I like that. It's like speaking, but on paper. It's slow, and I can think.
Exactly. It helps you organize your thoughts. You can also join online groups about your hobbies. If you like photography, join an English photography group. You can read comments and maybe write a simple one yourself. You are using English for a real purpose.
So the goal is to find ways to use English for real communication, even if it's small.
Yes, real purpose is the best motivation. You are not just studying, you are connecting, sharing, and learning about things you enjoy. This makes the language come alive.
My action plan is to ask my friend for an English practice meeting. And I will try writing 3 sentences in a journal each night.
That's a fantastic plan. You are moving from a student of English to a user of English. That is the most important step. I've been doing everything we talked about. Some days are great, but other days I feel like I'm not improving at all. It's discouraging. How do I stay motivated?
That is completely normal. In fact, it has a name. It's called a learning plateau. Everyone hits it. It doesn't mean you've stopped learning. Your brain is just consolidating everything.
A plateau. So it feels flat, like no progress?
Yes, you've learned the easy, fast gains. Now you're building deeper, stronger skills. It's slower, but more permanent. The key is to not give up.
But what can I do when I feel like that?
First, change your routine a little. If you always listen to podcasts, try watching a cooking video in English. If you always write in a journal, try recording a short voice message for yourself. A small change can make it feel new again.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'm just bored.
Probably. Second, and this is very important, look back. Think about where you were 2 months ago. Could you understand a simple podcast then? Could you speak a few sentences? You've already come so far.
That's true. When I think about it, I have improved. I just forget to see my own progress.
Exactly. We are our own worst critics. Another great trick is to set a fun non-study goal. For example, this month I will watch 1 entire movie in English without subtitles. Or I will order food in English at a tourist restaurant. Then celebrate when you do it.
I like the idea of a celebration. It makes it feel like an achievement, not just study.
It is an achievement. Learning a language is a huge project. You need to reward yourself. Buy yourself a coffee, tell a friend about your success. Feel proud.
What if I make a big mistake when I try something new, like ordering food?
Then you will have a great story to tell. Seriously, mistakes are part of the journey. The person you're talking to will forget about it in 2 seconds. You will remember the lesson forever. Be brave, not perfect.
Be brave, not perfect. I like that. I need to remember that.
This is a long journey. There will be ups and downs. The most successful learners are not the smartest ones. They are the ones who never quit. Keep going, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard.
Thank you. This conversation has helped me so much. I have a clear path from the beginning to now, and I feel ready to continue.
You are doing amazingly. Just keep going. Make English a fun part of your life, and the progress will never truly stop. You've got this.